If you want to finally end superficial connections, relationships that only last 1 or 2 months, and you want to be able to extend them in a way that's respectable, in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, then watch this full video or else I'm closing the channel. And by the way, this video is sponsored by all of the clients that work with Father Alex one-on-one. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one and you're dating someone who you feel like the connection isn't as deep as it could be and you want to deepen it, well, you guys can work with me one-on-one, sponsor the channel, and I can show you guys how to apply this strategy to your life in a one specific way, in a way that most people just watch my channel and they don't know how to really apply it. Well, I'll be listening to your story and give you live feedback as to what to do and what not to do. This is usually the best way to apply my strategies, because sometimes you only do the easy part. All right, you do everything but want to walk away. Okay, so working with me one-on-one, I will make sure that you do everything that I say. All right, let's begin with the video. Okay, so to me, the most important thing is learning to be a challenge. This one is really more about acting. You gotta understand, everyone is eager, all right? Everyone is really putting on an act. Most people are highly desperate and feel a complete sense of no control over their emotions. And because of that, it's very difficult for people to actually act like a challenge, but people try, and a lot of people do a pretty good job at it, right? They're able to put on a mask and act like they have confidence until you test them, right? What you want to be able to do is penetrate those defenses. Why? Because people put up those defenses as a challenge to other people to penetrate them. The issue is that we have lost the art of being a challenge. We have lost the art of being a challenge. And how do you become a challenge? Well, there are some strategies, some basic strategies that you guys can implement today that will make you into a challenge. No matter who you are, no matter how attractive you are, these strategies work on every single person. If they have some form of interest, they will work. All right, let me show you the first one. The first strategy, slowing it down. And for me as a guy, this is honestly, I tell guys this, and a lot of women agree with this, right? And that's that. Even as a guy, slowing it down is so powerful, even more on women. Like, this slowing down affects women more than it affects men, in my opinion, because it takes them off guard, right? She might think you have a small dick sometimes, right? But essentially, slowing it down gives you control of the pace of the relationship. You gotta realize, if you are not slowing it down, that means they're not pursuing. They're not pursuing. You want to get them in a state where they're the ones pursuing it. They're the ones who want to speed it up, and you're the ones that slows it down. The slowing down process, having the brakes, okay? Having the ability to put on the brakes will give you power. So if you sense, for example, as a guy, right? This is something that I notice as a guy. If I sense that the woman wants me to kiss her on the first date, I'll skip it for the second or even third date, right? If I sense that a woman wants to sleep, for example, I will delay it a little bit longer. And even for women as well, this also is an extremely powerful strategy, because it forces them to have to slow down, but also it makes them feel a little awkward. They've been exposed. They know that you like them, and that is leverage, right? Because knowing that I like you is leverage, right? You not knowing how I feel is leverage for me. Why? Because uncertainty makes my imagination go more crazy. It makes me think of you more, right? It's just logical. Another rule that's really cool is rule of three. Now, this rule, if you're a woman, you're not gonna like this rule, because I teach this rule to guys. Okay? And if you're a man, you're not gonna like this rule, because I teach this rule to women. 3 months, 3 dates. Meaning, if after 3 months the person doesn't want a relationship, get the fuck out. It's not gonna work out, right? Now, what's the other rule 3? If after 3 dates the woman doesn't even give you a kiss, get the fuck out, bro. Like, she don't even give you like a little kiss, even like a beach kiss, where it's not the lip, it's not the cheek, but it's like in the middle, like a beach, right? Even she doesn't even give you that, get out of the situation, right? The rule of 3 is there to save your time. I've seen consistently, if a woman doesn't even give me a kiss in 3 dates, it never works out. Never works out. Now, I'm saying 3 days. Usually I go with sex, right? But I think maybe things are trending outward. But all I know, after 3 dates, if there's no physical contact, I'm out, right? Because it's kind of like, what are you doing here? Like, how much self control you have? Do you even like me, right? It's just natural for you to want to get physically close to the person. But also, if after 3 months the person doesn't want a relationship, you got to get out of that. Right? You're wasting your time if that's what you're looking for. And what this does, people, and I'm telling you, it's not that you demand the kiss, but the willingness to walk away, right? The willingness to walk away literally changes everything, how you come across. You don't tell a woman, yo, if this girl don't give me a kiss, I'm fucking leaving. You don't say that, right? But you mentally say, okay, if after 3 dates there's no any sparks, I'm out, right? This mindset, without having to say a word and just having an action based, like just knowing that if this doesn't happen, I'm leaving, without saying a word, without demanding it from that person, it literally changes your whole vibe. It actually gives you more of an attractive energy. I mean, people are just drawn to that. They feel very relaxed because they feel like you're not asking anything from them. Being a challenge as well. Another thing about being a challenge is willingness to show negative emotions. This is actually really big, actually. That means when you're bored, you show it. When you're mad, you show it. When you're tired, you show it. When you're annoyed, you show it. When you're agitated, you're not afraid to show those feelings in your face. What that does, look, don't be an asshole, right? Where you're always mad. I'm saying that if you lean on the side like me, where I'm really nice and I don't really like confrontation as much, even though I learned how to do that, but this is very important for you because the unwillingness to show negative emotions comes across as weakness. All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I can tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing, where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.